Yep. Sorry, bro. You go ahead and turn that chariot around and take it right on back home. Take it right on back home, dude. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. I was a bit stymied at what to play tonight, and I said, you know what, I haven't played in a while. You know what's really fun? You know what gets the job done? Selesnya. Selesnya humans with just a touch of angels. But this time, you know, I played one earlier, and I did focused on the Coven mechanic, because, you know, when a new set comes out, you kind of want to test out new things. The Coven mechanic was fine, but let's get down to business, guys. Let's start cracking eggs, you know what I mean? Because we got some omelets to make, and I am a hungry boy. So, before we get to the shakedown breakdown of this counter, it's really more of a counter Selesnya human. Kind of a triple thing here. Counter Selesnya used to be very popular, but before we do that, I need you to do something for me. You know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Don't smash it. I don't want you to do that, because, guys, if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and maul you with his werewolf claws. I'm talking about hungry boys. The like and subscribe is a hungry boy. So watch out for him. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. Shout out to first-time stream visitor, Kami the Kami. Got his first stream in tonight. Why aren't you here? You're missing out. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information, all the decks and things like that. And if you're interested, this deck and all the other ones that I built are available down in the description below on my AetherHub, so go check that out. So, that all being said, Homestead Courage, that's why this one is Mob Justice. It's just going to be a mob of humans beating people down. Really good card. I like that girl in the background with the pitchfork. That's like twice her size. They're not going to be taken easily, so. +1/+1 counter, and on a creature you control, it gains vigilance. You can flash it back for 1. So basically, you get 2 casts out of this card. Fantastic. And I'm going to show you how to stack it with something to get double the amount out of it. Star Pupil. Yeah, we kind of needed an early play here. I like Star Pupil for running counters. I like the fact that it's going to put whatever counters that we can on somebody else. We're never going to lose counters with him unless he gets exiled. So even as a chump blocker, you're never really going to lose the damage that happens. You're never really going to lose the effort you put in with him. Snakeskin Veil. Might even opt for more of these guys. 1/1 on target creature you control against hexproof. Hexproof and a 1/1 counter. Unbelievably useful. Hexproof especially for all the removal, all the specific stuff that's going around. If you want to avoid getting targeted by spells, hexproof is the way to go with Snakeskin Veil. Intrepid Adversary. You don't need 3 of them. I put 3 of them because I want to early plays. If you only want to put 2, but he is definitely worth the wilds, being a mythic rare. 3/1 lifelink, but when he comes into the battlefield, you may pay any 1 white and 1 any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on Intrepid Adversary. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and, for each Valor counter on Intrepid Adversary. So basically, he's a miniature Rally the Ranks. Rally the Ranks is also a good card to put in this deck if you're interested. If you don't really have the cash for Intrepid, you could put some other creatures, more snakes get Star Pupils, and put Rally the Ranks for similar effect. He just kind of has that life link and that extra bonus there. Luminarch Aspirant. What are you doing if you don't have this card made yet, guys? 1/1 counter to everything every turn. That gets out of hand fast, especially when you have multiples on the thing. Put it on Star Pupil, so that way if something dies with those 1/1 counters, they stay. Fantastic card, fantastic cleric, really grows the board as time goes on. Here's where we get into the tricks and the traps, guys. Show of Confidence, underrated card in my opinion from Strixhaven. One of the cards that really has a lot of power. Strixhaven was kind of, I guess, notorious for being underpowered. This card is not underpowered. This card is actually pretty OP. When you combine Show of Confidence with Homestead Courage, if you have 4 mana, you could hit Homestead Courage, and then Show of Confidence, and then you would get 3 copies of Homestead Show of Confidence, because it would repeat twice for every other instant or sorcery you cast. So you would end up playing 5 cards for 4 mana, which is ridiculous. You would get 5 1/1 counters, and everything would have vigilance. You could completely stock your entire board with 1/1 counters and give everybody vigilance for 4 mana, which is an amazing recursive thing. So, because whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant or sorcery spell you've cast this turn. You can choose new targets, 1/1 counters, and gains vigilance. Snakeskin. Any kind of instant or sorcery will help repeat that, but combined with Homestead Courage, it is a fantastic combo. You hear something on Watch, a cheap one. I really do like this D&D one. Creatures you control get 1/1 to the end of turn. Fantastic bonus there. Again, good combo with Show of Confidence. If you hit this to give everybody 1/1 until the end of turn when you're attacking, it's an instant, so they might not be expecting. They might be ready to receive blockers. They might be ready to receive blockers, and then boom, you hit them with something like everybody gets 1/1, and they're not expecting the damage. And then, of course, you get a Show of Confidence after that and repeat it again. So really cool tricks you can do here. Again, receiving damage if they're coming in. 5 damage to a creature can really mess up somebody's day, even if it doesn't kill them. I'm going to show you some tricks. Devouring Tendrils, of course. This is really our only removal. If you want to put more removal in that, yeah, if you want to add Blizzard Brawl or whatever. I kind of like the life gain with this, and I like the direct damage. Again, it's an instant or sorcery. Dragonsguard Elite. Whenever you cast a spell, copy an instant or an instant or sorcery, put a 1/1 counter on Dragonsguard's Elite. You can imagine that just Star Pupil, Homestead, and Show of Confidence with Dragonsguard is going to be amazing. Star Pupil's going to give her the 1/1 counters. Snakeskin's going to protect her and give her more 1/1 counters. Show of Confidence, every time you repeat Show of Confidence, she's going to get a 1/1 counter. Really, really, really good stuff here. I don't know why more people don't play this one. And then, of course, for an end game, if you really want to get to the end game there, double the amount of counters Dragonsguard Elite has on her, which is a lot. I mean, if she's got 5 counters on her and she's a 7, she's going to be a 14/14. That's a lot of damage, as they said. You could take on even that Colossal Strength green one. You'll notice that we are also not out of the 2-drops yet. We're almost done with the deck. We're not out of the 2-drops. 1/1 protection from werewolves, always useful. Katilda, the Dawnhart Prime. Humans you control have add 1 mana of any color. And then, of course, you can basically pay all the humans and put 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Interesting one. I don't know if she's super necessary, but I do like her in this because we do end up filling the board up pretty fast and gaining a little bit of a mana advantage. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. If I'm running white, chances are I'm going to be putting her in it. She is an amazing card. Her power is star, which means it's equal to the number of creatures you control. And then whenever you attack, that doesn't even mean when she attacks. Oh, her toughness is 4, which is pretty beefy for a 3-drop. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 human token that's tapped and attacking that a player or that's attacking a player planeswalker they control. So if you're attacking a player planeswalker, you're only playing 1 opponent, so you're only going to get 1/1 human. However, with stuff like you hear something on Watch, and of course stuff like maybe 2 courage counters on Intrepid Adversary, they could be as high as a 3/3 going in every time somebody else attacks. You could possibly boost them up with hear something on Watch. So really, really good one with Adeline. Maul the Skyclaves. First striking and in the air. I like to think of somebody just flying through the air anime style, bringing this hammer down in a huge, massive, earth-shattering explosion. 3 of them. Yeah, you could get away with 2. 3 of them, when you're swinging in with a humongous Dragonsguard Elite or something like that, and you're just going wild, and especially if they have, you see how much stuff can give us vigilance. When you're swinging with a first strike vigilance 10/10, man, there's not much they can do to you unless they have direct removal. Oh, they have direct removal? Guess what? Snakeskin Veil, it's more powerful now. You kind of see in the tempo these. Kind of see in the tempo here. Sigarda, Champion of Light. Really like this one. I really want to start using her more. The only one with Coven this time. Flying and trample. Trample is going to be very important for attacking with flying because you can get around those damn ravens from Owl Runes. We do mess up some Owl Runes and Esca decks with this. So in case you're worried, oh, this isn't going to stand up to Owl Runes or Escas, we do beat these. We beat them tonight. Humans you control get 1/1. Again, very good when combined with Intrepid Adversary. And then, of course, her Coven ability is when Sigarda attacks. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal a human card from among them, put it in your hand, blah, 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 blah. So she does help pull out some humans, but you know, not 100% essential. Can you live without her? Yes, but I really like her in this one. I think another one here that is underrated is Maja. Bretagard Protector. Never really been able to play her. Other creatures you control get 1/1. She is a little expensive and a little bit of an odd mana cost, which I think people shy away from her. But other creatures you control get 1/1. And whenever a land enters the battlefield that you control, you create a 1/1 white human warrior token. Again, warrior and human tokens. You're creating human tokens with Adeline and Maja. You're boosting up everybody. Her power is equal to the number of creatures on the board. Give her first strike with that hammer. She can wield sword and hammer from atop horseback, looking all epic and shit, and just absolutely dominate the battlefield. So that's going to be our last one there. Really, really interesting one with Maja. Really does help. 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon if you want it. 10 plains, 7 forests, 1 layer of the Hydra. We need more white than we do green. We're really, really stymied if we can't get white out because of these double white costs. So we really want to double down on the white. I'm actually running 61 to make sure I have enough mana here. 1 layer of the Hydra and 4 Branchloft Pathways. We look at it in the alternate view here. 2.2 average. Really wouldn't call it aggro. It's mid aggro. Let's call it that. Again, double the amount of white than we have green. 21 creatures. 19 of them are humans. The only ones that aren't are the angels, but we are running the spectrum of everything. 8 instants, 6 sorceries, 3 artifacts, no enchantments, 23 lands total. I was having some land issues, so I ran 23 instead of my normal 22. It seems to work a lot better that way. We look at it in the alternate view here. We really are running a lot of stuff at 1 and 2. 2 is really we're going to start making our bread and butter. 3 is when we're going to start putting down damage, and then 4 and 5 is going to be the closers there. So really does work well early on. Sigarda and Maja really kind of skew it off. If you want to go more aggro, you can drop those, make the deck a little cheaper, and do it that way as well. So let's get into the game. We've been running ranked tonight. We've been doing really well. Let's get into it with a little bit of mob justice. Stand and Fell, how you doing? Kami? What's up? I already said hi to Kami though. Alright. Yeah, I do good with Selesnya, but having some weird mana things happening. I don't know. I have a weird knack for Selesnya, especially Selesnya counters. The fact that he hasn't played a card yet is very disconcerting. He's going to play a Flumph. Okay. Knocking it back to my hand, probably. Yep. We each get to draw a card. Alright. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I'm a little congested tonight. Luminarch Aspirant. Interesting. Alright. Alright, Lair of the Hydra right there. So we're going to put down Sigarda. Naturally. Naturally. And then, of course, we're going to swing. We each draw a card. Should get a sweater out. It's not really that cold here. It's going to get cold. Choose $2 for everybody to return to their owner's hand. Alright. And... Alright. Thank you. Everybody else dies. I played the student cost on that one. Let's do that. Next, we're going to hold off because of Snakeskin. You might want to think to play something, but we're going to Snakeskin it out. He may have a lockout or something, but he's going to play Flump again? Okay. Interesting. Foretell, okay. Doesn't really have the cash to foretell right now. So what we're going to do... Layer the Hydras. Alright, we're going to swing. Adeline Resplendent Cathar is a powerhouse. By the way, guys. Alright, puff, poof. Okay. Alright. Small crowd tonight. Friday is always small. I think people are generally out. Hey, speaking of small crowd, Dice, Black Knight Spawn, Primetime. How how's everybody doing? Doomscar, here it comes. How smart am I? We got a second Doomscar ready to go. He's going to behold the multiverse. He could hardcast the Doomscar. He's dead anyways because I have Lair of the Hydra. If you haven't noticed, there's Intrepid Advisor. Okay. Alright, my turn. So let's put down a forest. Let's do Devouring Tendrils. See if he's got a counter for that. He does not. We gain life. We're going to play Homestead Courage. He's got no instants or sorceries. We're going to play Homestead Courage again. And we're going to play Show Confidence. Which we get to play that many times. Alright, it's going to be 9. And we're going to okay, he got the idea. There we go. That's the idea. Okay. I don't know, we're getting a little stuck on mana. Little stuck on mana. Little stuck on mana. Bop shoo ump. Little stuck on mana. You remember that? There's no way to get me stop singing. Oh man, I gotta add those in, man. Somebody remind me on Discord. Start singing or stop singing. Those are the two dark power points that I gotta add in there, man. Those are the two power points I have on there. Welcome one and all that's here tonight. I guess people just did not want to see some. They did not want to see Selesnya. Not bad. Forest. Chili's Restaurants. This is the official Magic the Gathering. This is the official Magic the Gathering account of Chili's Restaurants, by the way, guys. It's not just the random guy. Show Confidence is very good. Underrated card, in my opinion. For an uncommon, slammer. Absolute slammer. I have heard of Vampire, believe it or not. I have actually heard of that game. I've heard it's good and I've heard it's bad. I heard people complain about it because of some wonky mechanics in it, and then I've heard people say that it's the most amazing game that they've ever played. So I've heard both. I think it really just depends on the player, what your style is, because it's like you can get more power, but you have to kill people. And okay, yeah, he didn't. That was a little bit too fast for him there. Too fast for you. That's what my license plate's gonna be. Vanity license plates, man, they're way too expensive, man. They're ripping people off with those. Yeah, that's not really an action game. And then also, when you kill the wrong people, you close off certain parts of the game, like. You know, you can't get any powers if you're trying to do if you're trying to do kind of a pacifist run, because if you don't kill people, it's a whole thing. So let's keep going with the mob. I like the setting. I like vampires. I've played vampire role-playing games before, like. I've never played the Vampire Masquerade video game for some reason, but I have played a lot of Vampire Requiem, Vampire Masquerade, White Wolf games, period. Tabletop games. I was like off video games for a long time. Anybody else get that? Where there was a while where I just wasn't playing. I was playing tabletop and Magic, and that was pretty much it. Like, by the time I got home, I didn't even really want to play video games. I just kind of like went to sleep, like playing a 3 or 4 hour session at D&D, or playing 2 or 3 hours of of something like let's do Dragonsguard. Let's see if he counterspells it. Playing 2 or 3 hours of something like not Vampire the Masquerade, but what's that one called? Axis and Allies. I used to play Axis and Allies. A lot of Axis and Allies. So playing that, and then playing that, and then coming home, and then like booting up something, and then playing something on PC. Or even like, I don't know. Like some days, if I've spent a lot of time building a deck, I won't even play anything else, because I'm just so burned out of staring at a screen here. Alright, let's do that. Let's do Resplendent Cathar and see if he pops it. Oh, that's what I figured. Knew he wanted to pop it. What is he waiting on here? Doomscar? Yeah, it's got to be a Doomscar. He's trying to hit me. So let's just keep pushing aggro here. Let's draw out his whatchamacallit. That's 11, if I'm reading that correctly. Fateful Absence. Okay, so what we'll do is we will put... Okay, so he's going to investigate. I'm going to draw a card off that. Alright, I'm going to do that. And pop. Okay. There we go. Ever get tilted off mic? I get tilted. Oh, there we go. I'm about to get tilted. I'm generally pretty cool-headed. I don't ever really get too angry at the game. I get angry at myself for messing up. So, I mean... off mic, probably less so. Because if I'm not playing, I'll just quit the game and move on to something else. I like this game. My brain starts working around how to fix the problem that I was having. And it's like next to impossible for me to stop. So that's part of it. Like when the meta is just all effed up, you know what I mean? So he's got to get tokens across the stadium. It's token Azorius. All right, interesting. Memory Deluge. I don't like that that's an instant. I feel like the only problem with this card is it should be a sorcery. Because it lets you double tap. It lets you double play it. So he's gonna hit an Alrunes. Teferi, who slows the sun. Who's he gonna phase out? There you go. Let's see. He might have a Doomscar here. He may have a Doomscar pocket. I don't know. It's hard to say. Probably another Alrunes. He's only got 4 on the board right now. And I've got a lot. If he can get Doomscar, he'll be alright. But I think I'm going to put too many down. Was Magic the Gathering easier? What do you mean by easier? Is it easier to play? There was less mechanics. I don't think the meta got as gunked up. It was less powerful. Games went on longer. I mean, back in the 90s, games went on a long time, man. You had to really try to aggro. The pace of the game has certainly gotten faster. As far as overall mechanics, I don't know. I mean, there was complicated mechanics back in the day. There was less of them. It depends what format you're playing. I mean, if you were playing a legacy format and you had, 10, 15 years of Magic to sort through, probably was a little easier. They've streamlined a lot of stuff, man. Creature types, like, they've really streamlined creature types. You would have weird creature types sometimes. Um, you know. Let's see if he takes 15 turns in a row here. That's going to be really fun for us. He's gonna hit Alrunes again, and then he's gonna win just on Alrunes alone. All right. I have to play 5? He can only he's gonna have to block 13. I think I can do it. Let's see. Let's go in. I think I'm one short. I don't know. I'm so bored of this game right now anyways, it doesn't really matter. This is boring, man. This is fucking boring. Faithful Absence. Yeah, I was waiting on doing that for a long time. So he can hit Alrunes. Doomscar. Okay. There he goes. So you can do Timmy's Time Turner again, and then there's Intrepid Adversary. So we will we'll do one of those. If it takes, I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, you have to spend so much complicated, twisty shit to get to where you're going. Bro, like, let it go, my guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right. Like there, you could have won so much differently, a million different ways than having to spend half your deck on this crazy jank win. I guess I don't know. I like crazy jank wins too, but I don't know. This just seems boring. To be perfectly honest. Let's see. Alrunes, Memory Deluge. What is he gonna do? Oh, he has 10 or more. He could just win the game with Stadium. I don't think he realized that. Or he does, and he just doesn't care. He'd rather Alrunes out a million times. He's playing very carefully, so I imagine that he's not going to make a mistake. Alright, so let's draw. Alright. Let's see if he lets me get away with it. See if he lets me get away with it. Probably won't, but it would be funny if he did. He's going to behold the multiverse, which means he can draw more cards to probably draw the solution, which again is kind of the problem with playing Azorius Control, is they can just usually dig a solution out of somewhere. He's going to behold the multiverse again. I don't think that that's going to be the solution that he wants. Could get a blue card. I mean, he could knock something back to my hand. And he freaking couldn't even get it with all that crap, man. Couldn't even get it with all that crap. All that stuff, all that power, man. All them turns, the extra turns you took, you couldn't even drive it home, man. Good lord. Played half your deck out against my Selesnya counters and couldn't even stick the landing. Jeez, man. Play a regular deck, man. Stop relying on Alrunes, my guys. It's so cringe at this point, man. It's so cringe. I'm not even mad at you for playing Alrunes. I'm disappointed, bros. It's just cringe, man. Don't play Alrunes anymore. It's just sad. You know what I mean? I pity. I have pity for the Alrunders, man. That's what I have. Not even anger. I'm not even frustrated anymore. Just like SMH, you know? Total SMH. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but oh, Selesnya. I wonder what. I mean, is it what? I wonder what he's gonna do. Do you guys wonder what he's gonna do with? Is it? Oh, Smoldering Egg. Is it? Oh my goodness. I really wonder what it's gonna be. I can't imagine what is he gonna play with Smoldering Egg. Is it? Guys, do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas, guys, of what it could be with Smoldering Egg? Is it? Do you have any clue? I don't know. I haven't the foggiest. Field of Ruin, of course, naturally to protect his protect against Facebook. You got to do that, and against Manlands. But I just haven't the foggiest of what he's gonna do with this deck. Jeez, Egg and is it? Oh, jeez. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think... This must be a really, really new brew that I haven't heard of yet. This must be really on, like, the cutting edge of what people are doing with Magic the Gathering right now. That has to be it. Because I've never heard of... Oh, Expressive Iteration. Okay. See, I've never heard of this deck before in my life. I've never seen anything like this before in my whole life. Okay. Wow. I'm floored right now. I'm absolutely stymied. I'm floored. I'm lambasted. What other thing can I throw out there? I'm Chickamauga. No, it's a place in. So he's gonna be sad boy right now. He's gonna take 5 damage. And lose his Eggy. Yeah. He's already probably got his Elrons ready here. So let's see. He lost his Eggy, so I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to Demon Bolt me. Okay. Alright, good one. Surprised he thought to stock a Demon. Is that regular? Stocking the Demon Bolt? I don't know if that's regular or not. You might have a Jawara Disruption. Jawara Disruption is popular in this build. I've seen it a few times, so wouldn't be surprised at that. He has some sort of instant in his hand, because he keeps pausing. Yeah, Fading Hope, that's what I figured. Yeah, I don't know who said, I think McBash said, he said, oh, I'd hate to have to build a deck in this deck building game. That'd be the worst. You would hate to have some deck building in your deck building game. That'd just be that'd be too much, man, if you did that. Probably has a counter spell. Let's see. Let's try to bait it out. I want Sigarda out more. Okay, so let's do Intrepid Courage. Yeah, you don't want to get too much deck building in your deck building game. I mean, realistically, man. Might blast, yeah, Cathartic Pyre on him. Her, rather. And Chablamo. He probably doesn't have anything to deal with Sigarda. He might have a gold span. He can Alrunes now, which will buy him some time. But Sigarda has Trample, so the Raven's blocking isn't even that good, which is ironic. Very ironic. A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. Because it's like rain. Alright, that's enough of that. Y'all know about some... Y'all don't know nothing about Alanis Morissette. Alright? You don't even know, guys. So, here's a third turn. Here's a third turn coming up. He can't even throw the Storm Giant at me. He can kill my non... He can kill my normal lands here. I don't know if he's going to realize that or not, but we'll see. Burn down the house, 5 damage to everybody. Good one. Good one. Alright. You have to tap that to kill it. So, we're just going to do the... Well, let's try this. Never get a chance with her. Let's try it. Let's try it. Probably not the smartest move, but eh. I already beat a Sigarda. I already beat a... Not a Sigardas. I already beat a Alrunes tonight, so I'm already comfortable. My ancestors are smiling on me. Can you say the same? Look at this, man. Dude's taking 3, 4, 5 turns in a row. Still can't beat my little freaking everyone fucking drive out here driving fucking Lambos. Don't know goddamn clue how to fucking pilot them, man. Just got their fucking driver's license, zooming around and crashing into people and shit. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Oh, Maul. I got an idea. Counterspell. Probably a burn card. Probably a burn card. He's probably going to burn it up. Oh my goodness, it actually made it. Well, he could have Demon Bolt. You never know. Yeah, Burning Hands. If it's green, wow, look at that. Look at it, paid off. Paid off, man. I got to get those cards out of his hand. That's the problem. He's got too many freaking cards in his hand right now. Well, he's only got one now. Yeah, he's going to Field of Ruin that one, naturally. The crazy thing is he's not even doing good. That's the crazy thing, man. He's not even doing well. Let's see here. What do we got? He might have some more burn. I don't know. Let's auto pay one more. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's just cringe, man. Do 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 do. See what you got. Alright, so I'm going to be at 30 life. Okay. Behold the multiverse. Yeah, go get some more cards. Go get some more cards, bro. That's obviously the problem. That's obviously you haven't drawn enough cards yet. That's obviously the issue that you're having, man. He wants to burn down the house again. That's what he wants. But he's way, 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 way behind right now. He can't even hurt me really with his Haulage Storm Giants. Smoldering Egg, okay. He's going to hit me with Bounce Back. Divide by 0. There you go. You got it, man. He's not going to scoop. He's 100% sure that this is a great deck. He is 110%. You couldn't convince him otherwise, man. You cannot tell this dude that this deck is fucking, he can't pilot it for shit. You cannot tell him that, man. He is so far behind right now. Even if he gets fucking Ashmouth out, he's so far in the hole right now. You fucking cannot tell this dude that he is in trouble. Cannot fucking be done. Might have a counterspell here. I don't know, but he's burned through so many freaking cards at this point, man. He might have the burn. There's Explosive Iteration, yeah. So he's going to get Ashmouth out. But even Ashmouth and fucking Hall of Storm Giants is not going to be enough to fucking bust through my shell, I don't think. I just don't think it is. It might, I don't know. I mean, look how much freaking mana he's got on the board. He's already played 2 of his Alrunes, so what is he expecting to do here? JB at 200 hit points, and this guy's still wiggling at it. All right, I got 10 cards left. But I got an idea. That's what really sends Intrepid Adversary over the edge, is not just his boost, but the fact that he has lifelink, man, really, really pushes him over the edge. Now he's just, okay, now there's 2 Mauls on there he's going to return. Why would you return that to my hand, man? I can attach it faster if you return it to my... You just wanted to kill 1 creature? That's all you want to do? Now I can instantly attach it. Come on, man. Don't be silly, bro. This dude out here being silly, bro. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Anything could happen in Magic. I don't even want to say that I got him dead to rights, because he's still got that Storm Giant. He's got cards in his hand, but, man, bro, he's right. He's just being silly right now, man. Yeah, he's going to hit me with the Storm Giant. Still ain't going to put you in a good spot, my guy. Still going to put you at fucking 19 to 9. Alright, swing, swing. Alright. He should have been doing that a long time ago. Okay. So let's do... Oh, whoops. Cancel. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Let's see if he's got a counterspell. He's got something in his hand. Got another burn for me. So I'm going to trigger Ashmouth. Yeah, Jawar Disruption. I mean, he might get it at this point, man. He might get it at this point, but, I mean, good lord, bro. The thing is he's drawn so many fucking cards. He's had so many fucking turns and drawn so many fucking cards that, I mean, at this point, you got to expect it, my man. You got to expect it. Okay, so he's playing smart with Ashmouth then. He want me to pop him. So let's do that. I mean, he's probably got another burn here. Primetime, you said that last time that I kicked the dude's ass, so I don't want to hear from you, man. We ain't hear from you yet. It's gonna be over when it's over, my guy. Said that last time, my guy. So let's see. Let's find out. Can I have your number? Shatterskull. Let's see. If he didn't have that Shatterskull, so what would have happened is what I would have done. There, he's going to saw it coming right there. 2 damage. So the Shatterskull saved his life. Let me tell you how this would have played out. He would have attacked with... I'm going to play sleep emoji. He would have attacked with Storm Giants. I'd hit 5 damage on Storm Giants. First struck for Storm Giants. Then come in the next time with Cave of the Frost Giant. Absolute fucking disaster, bro. Bro, if it's that hard for you to win with Izzet and Alrunes, bro, maybe this ain't the right game for you, man. Maybe that ain't the right deck for you, bro. Absolute gobs of sweat pouring off that guy. I'm out here teaching lessons, man. Teaching life lessons. Yeah, I mean, he got lucky. I mean, he had the removal. That's all he has is removal and counters. That's what Izzet is. He just had fucking flat removal, counters, and fucking multiple turns. He had the exactly luck, no skill. You lucked out with a fucking net deck. I mean, that's pretty much it. So what I was expecting was to play the 5 damage to set off the traps of the Storm Giant. First strike the Storm Giant so it died and I didn't take the hit. Then I would have swung in the next time. That's a fucking awful hand. I would have swung in the next time with the Big Bang. And I got him. For that guy to get Mythic based on the length of the game, it's going to be next year. He'll never hit numbers. Bro's never going to hit anything, man. Homeboy ain't ever going to hit anything with that rate. I mean, he's trying to push up. Somebody said, "Oh yeah, it's the best deck in the format right now," and he's trying to push up. But man, that ain't one for you, bro. Listen, man, there's no shame in if the deck ain't for you, bro. If the deck ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know what I mean? That guy will be in Historic by the time he goes Mythic with you. Yeah, probably. I would imagine so. Let's see if we can get a white mana here, guys. We can get a white mana, we're in business. No, we can get that, and then we can do this. We can do that. We can do that. Push that. Alright. 2 more Izzet decks, and it's time for Curse of Silence again. Yeah, I mean, it's useful. The thing is, I just want the word, I want the gospel of Curse of Silence to be out there in the world, because he's thinking, oh man, I can't kill somebody with a freaking Blizzard Brawl. That's crazy. I've never not been able to do that. He's going to attack, which is going to make this guy more powerful, which is a bad idea. There's another guy playing a whatchamacallit Snow right now that is no business playing. No fucking business playing this Azka's Chariot deck. No fucking business playing this Azka's Chariot deck. Yep. Sorry, bro. You're going to go ahead and turn that Chariot around and take it right on back home. Take it right on back home, dude. I think I've made my point, ladies and gentlemen. Paddywhack. Everybody, Paddywhack is here. It's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the dog a bone. Even if they just nerfed cards, man. So the word of the day is going to be... geez, what is the word of the day going to be? I think the word of the day has got to be... Oh, man. Let's make it something easy. Cathar. Because I like Resplendent Cathar. That's going to be it for me tonight, man. Please check out the Death and Taxes if you haven't. Notice when the auto drive fails, it's instant scoop. What is up, Paddywhack? It is a knick-knack, Paddywhack. So make sure you give the dog a bone. First time streamer shout out to Paddywhack there. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Don't worry, we're going to do the shakedown, breakdown down, so don't click that. Don't touch that dial. The video for tomorrow's ending right now, but don't worry. We're going to stay with us. So don't go anywhere yet. So I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. The video's ending, but not the stream. Okay. Bye-bye.